Today's lesson is called Plus Talk at the Pharmacy. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff.
My name is Roger, and today we're going to the pharmacy once again. Well, we aren't going there. We are going along with Tracy as she has a conversation with the pharmacist. And she wants some additional items besides the medication that she bought last time. Now, remember, of course, here in Taiwan, if you go to a pharmacy, they don't just have medicine or medications, but they have other items as well. Band-aids, gauze pads, maybe some blood pressure machines or something like that. They have all sorts of stuff in there that are related to medical treatments. So here she is going there for some other items.
There's herbal supplements and all sorts of beauty products, and oh my goodness, the list goes on and on. You can buy pretty much anything at a pharmacy these days. Anyways, today Tracy is going to be looking for a particular item, and it's not going to be medicine. In fact, she's going to be looking for gauze pads. Anyways, more on that after a short break when we come back and start reading from this month's Plus Talk dialogue called Plus Talk at the Pharmacy.
3. Looking for a particular item. Having run out of gauze pads, Tracy heads to the pharmacy. Excuse me, I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for some sterile gauze pads, but I can't find them on the shelves.
They're at the back with the Band-Aids and cotton balls. I can show you where to find them if you'd like.
That would be great, thanks.
Here they are. As you can see, we have a variety of sizes to choose from. Do you also need some medical tape? If so, you can find it on the shelf there.
Thanks, but I have some at home already.
Great. Do you need anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you.
大家好，第一部分我们看到名词 aisle 指走道、通道，像是 One of the aisles in the library contains books that are printed in foreign languages. 图书馆里的其中一个走道包含用外文印制的书籍，或是 The frozen food section, which is where you'll find the ice cream, is in the last aisle. 卖冰淇淋的冷冻食品区在最后一条走道。另外补充一个相关片语 walk or go down the aisle 表示结婚，例如 Tiffany asked the band to play her favorite song as she walked down the aisle. Tiffany 要乐团在她结婚时演奏她最喜爱的歌曲。
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Let's continue with our lesson. Again, Tracy has gone to the pharmacy and she is looking for a particular item, a special item that perhaps no other stores sell. So she's run out of gauze pads. It says, having run out of gauze pads, Tracy heads to the pharmacy. She goes to the pharmacy. And gauze pads, I think you say shabu in Chinese. A gauze pad, of course, is something that you put on a wound. Maybe you have a scar or a cut on your skin and you need to cover it with something so that it will heal better.
Anyways, Tracy has said her piece, and now the pharmacist weighs in. The pharmacist says, gauze pads. Yes, we've got those. They're at the back with the Band-Aids and cotton balls. I can show you where to find them if you'd like. So there you go. The pharmacist knows where they are, where the sterile gauze pads are, and says, okay, that's where they are, near the Band-Aids and the cotton balls. But the pharmacist also offers to show Tracy where they are in person, because the pharmacist is a nice person. And Tracy says, you know what? That would be great. Thanks. I guess she's been looking for these pads for a while. She wants some help, so together they walk down the aisles.
They're not getting married, of course, when you walk down the aisle. Of course, that's a phrase that we use when we talk about people getting married because they walk down the aisle at a church. But in this particular case, they're walking through the aisles in the pharmacy. I also wanted to mention that if you're traveling on an airplane, the travel agent will ask you, would you like an aisle seat or a window seat? So that will be a seat next to the aisle where people walk or next to the window.
Anyways, the pharmacist says, here they are. Here are the sterile gauze pads. As you can see, we have a variety of sizes to choose from. Then the pharmacist says, do you also need some medical tape? If so, you can find it on the shelf there. So the pharmacist has been around for a while and knows often when people buy gauze pads or maybe cotton balls, they might also need medical tape. So he points that out to Tracy there. Okay, here the sterile gauze pads. Find the size that you like. And if you need medical tape, it's on the shelf right there.
Medical tape, of course, is a special kind of tape. It's usually white and it doesn't stick as tightly as electrical tape or something like that. So, of course, this is more appropriate for medical uses. And, of course, they put these items on shelves. Now, Tracy says, thanks, but I have some at home already. So, yes, indeed, she already has some medical tape. She just needs the gauze pads, which are sterile. They are not dirty. They're totally clean. They've been sterilized, and she seems ready to go here. And the pharmacist says, great. Do you need anything else? Would you like anything else? And she says, nope, that's it. Thank you. And now she can pay for her items. And we can go on to the next conversation all about buying a dietary supplement.
4. Buying a dietary supplement. Tracy is looking for a supplement to improve her eye health.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes, I've been getting eye strain thanks to spending a lot of time in front of the computer recently. Do you have any supplements that might help?
Absolutely. The best supplement for eye health is lutein. It's right over there. Take 1 tablet a day. I also recommend moistening your eyes regularly with artificial tears.
That makes sense. Thanks.
Not a problem. You could also try the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. That'll give your eyes a rest.
That hadn't even occurred to me. Thanks for the tip.
第二部分我们看到单字 dietary 这个字是形容词，指饮食的、膳食中的。例如 The waiter asked his customers if they had any special dietary requirements. 那名服务生询问他的客人有没有任何特殊的饮食要求。另外补充一个相关名词 dietitian D-I-E-T-I-T-I-A-N dietitian 意思是营养师。举例来说 Lisa's dream is to become a dietitian and help her grandmother to recover soon. Lisa 的梦想是成为一名营养师，并且帮助外婆早日恢复健康。接下来我们看到名词 supplement 指营养补充品、增补物。像是 Pregnant women often take supplements on their doctor's advice. 怀孕妇女通常会遵照医师指示补充营养品。另外，这个字也可以当动词，念作 supplement， 指增加、补充。我们可以说 Josh supplements his allowance by babysitting for his neighbors. Josh 帮邻居带小孩，增加零用钱收入。再来，我们看到单字 eye strain， 这个字是名词，意思是眼睛疲劳。例如You can avoid eye strain by taking a small break every 30 minutes while reading. 你阅读时可以每半小时休息一下，以避免眼睛疲劳。接着我们看到动词 moisten， 指使湿润、弄湿，像是 Angela moistened the towel in the sink. Angela 在洗手槽里把毛巾弄湿。另外，这个字去掉字尾 en， 就成了形容词 moist， 指潮湿的、湿润的。举例来说Don't give the plant more water if the dirt is still moist. 如果泥土还是湿润的，就不要再给植物浇水。最后，我们看到片语 something occurred to somebody， 表示某人想到点点点。例如 When Lucy arrived at the restaurant, it occurred to her that she left her mobile phone in the taxi. Lucy 抵达餐厅时，才想到她把手机遗留在计程车上了。或是 It never occurred to me that she was serious. 我从来没有想到她是认真的。
Okay, folks, we're back with this month's Plus Talk Dialogue. Let's go ahead and start wrapping up our lesson. We've got the fourth and final portion of our lesson right now to deal with. It's called buying a dietary supplement. It sounds like she's buying vitamins to me.
Could be. Maybe vitamins will help you with your diet so that you have better nutrition and stuff like that. So indeed, if it's dietary, it has to do with your diet, the kinds of food that you eat and whether or not you're healthy as a result of eating those foods. So yes, you can get a dietary supplement. You can watch TV programs or listen to the radio, and they will give you dietary advice from experts. Oh, you should eat this, and don't eat that, and don't eat too late, don't eat too early, or whatever. That might be some dietary advice. A supplement is something you have along with something else. So if you eat your dinner or something, then you take some vitamins. That would be a dietary supplement.
Anyways, Tracy is looking for a supplement to improve her eye health. So there you go. Apparently she's got bad eyesight, or maybe she just wants to preserve her eyesight as she gets older. So Tracy, she enters the pharmacy and she's wandering around, and maybe she looks lost because her eyesight is failing her and she needs this dietary supplement for her eye health stat.
So the pharmacist asks her, hey, what can I do for you? Can I help you with anything? What can I get you? And Tracy says, yes, I've been getting eye strain thanks to spending a lot of time in front of the computer recently. So yes, indeed, Tracy has been spending a lot of time in front of the computer, in front of those computer screens. I think they're LED screens now, so they're not as bad as the old CRT screens, but still staring at a screen all day isn't really good for your eyesight, and you might suffer from eye strain, which means you're just using your eyes too much and looking at something that is too close to you, and that can cause discomfort in your eyes.
Don't spend so much time looking at your iPhone, your iPad, or in front of the computer. Now, she also uses an interesting phrase here. She says, I've been getting eye strain thanks to spending time in front of the computer. So here she says the reason for my eye strain is spending time in front of the computer. But she's not really thanking this time in front of the computer for her eye strain. So yes, you can use this phrase thanks to kind of in an ironic way. Even though she's not thankful for the eye strain, she's using this phrase thanks to. She's not thankful. She's just saying, this is the reason I have the eye strain. This is why my eyes are giving me trouble.
Right. For example, I could say, oh, we just missed the bus thanks to you. Because you were so slow, we were not able to catch the bus. So that's kind of being sarcastic there, or ironic. And that's what she means here. Because of all the time I've spent on the computer, I've been suffering from eye strain. I've had eye strain thanks to spending a lot of time with the computer. And she has a question. Do you have any supplements that might help? Do you have any sorts of pills or something that I can take that will help me with my problem?
And the pharmacist says, absolutely. The best supplement for eye health is lutein. Then the pharmacist also says, it's right over there. Take 1 tablet a day. I also recommend moistening your eyes regularly with artificial tears. Wow, how cool. Artificial tears. But before we get to that, let's talk about the word absolutely. You can use the word absolutely when you have no doubt in your mind about something, when you're absolutely sure, totally sure, completely sure. You can use this word absolutely. So, do you have anything that can help me? Absolutely, 100%. Oh, yes, I can help you. I know I can. I most certainly can.
Yep, I have a friend whose name is Nick, and someone asked me, hey, is he a master mountain climber? I said, absolutely, 100%. He's the best. So here, absolutely, they do have something that will help. And here's the pharmacist's advice. Take 1 tablet a day. Each day, just take 1 tablet. And I also recommend moistening your eyes regularly with artificial tears. If you moisten something, you make it kind of wet. If you're going to wipe the table with a piece of cloth, you need to moisten that cloth first. Don't make it soaking wet. Just kind of moisten it, make it a little wet, and then wipe the table, and it will be nice and clean. And, of course, you need to moisten your eyes, and you can't do that with a rag or a towel. That would really hurt. So you need to use something called artificial tears, sometimes just called eye drops, but in this particular case, it's some kind of chemical that resembles natural tears.
There you go. Now, Tracy says that makes sense. Thanks. Your advice is fantastic. Then the pharmacist says, not a problem. And then the pharmacist gives her some more advice, and this one won't cost her a dime. He says you could also try to follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. That'll give your eyes a rest. There you go. There's the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds.
Or even farther than that, look at the mountains in the distance. Of course, there are lots of mountains to look at here in Taiwan, and that would be good for your eyes. And Tracy says, well, that hadn't even occurred to me. If something occurs to you, you think about that yourself. She could have said, I never thought about that. Thanks for the tip. And hopefully her eyes will be better and she won't suffer so much from eye strain anymore thanks to these dietary supplements. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation. Here comes our Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。在课文第一部分的对话里面， Tracy 前往药局要买纱布块，那文中是用到 head to the pharmacy 来表达前往药局。这时候 head 是当动词，它就有前往，朝着什么前进的意思，后面可以接 to 或是 for 再加名词。例如They headed to the aquarium after lunch. 吃完午餐后，他们前往水族馆。好，那么动词 head 后面也可以接介系词或副词，像如果我们听到 head back 就是回去， head home 就是回家， head north 是朝北方前进等等。举例来说 They're heading downtown 就是说他们正在前往市中心。另外补充一下Be headed 或是 be heading 都可以表达正在前往的语义。当我们说 Where are you headed 或是 Where are you heading 意思就相当于 Where are you going 你现在要去哪里。那也许你可以回答说 We're heading to the grocery store 或是 We're headed to the grocery store 我们要去杂货店。那么在课文第二部分的对话里面 Tracy 她在找能够改善眼睛健康的营养补充品。药师除了推荐她要吃叶黄素啊，用人工泪液，然后也建议她试试看20-20-20的规则，也就是说每20分钟要看20尺外的某个东西至少20秒。 Tracy 就说 That hadn't even occurred to me 我从没有想过这个诶。好，当我们用 something occurred to somebody 是表达某人想到某事，这个动词 occur 它有发生出现的意思，不过在这里它是有这种被想到啊或是浮现的语义，就好像是某个想法突然浮现在脑海中。好，那我们也常常会用 it occurs to somebody 加上 that 子句，或是 it occurs to somebody 加上不定词来表达。那这时候 it 就是虚主词，用来代替句型里面后面这个 that 子句或是不定词咯。好，例如 It occurred to him that he had left his wallet at home 他突然想到他把皮夹放在家里，忘了带出门了。那顺便补充2个类似的用法哦。第一个是 something dawn on somebody 或者是 it dawns on somebody 加上 that 子句，这样的句型可以用来表达说某人开始明白开始意识到某事。 那么 dawn D-A-W-N 这个字当名词，它有黎明破晓的意思，可是在句型里面它是当动词来表达逐渐明白开始了解的语义。举例来说，It finally dawned on Kate that she would never become a famous singer. Kate 终于明白，她永远不会成为一名知名歌手了。好，再我们看到第二个补充用法是 something strike somebody 或是 something hit somebody， 字面上好像是某事物打到某人一样，那我们也可以用一个句型是 it strikes somebody 加上 that 子句，或是 it hits somebody 加上 that 子句。好，这样的用法呢，其实是用来表达某人突然想起了某事。举例来说 It suddenly hit me that I had forgotten to lock the door. 我突然想起自己忘了锁门了。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们来回顾今天的单字吧。
Aisle. Sophie pushed her shopping cart down the aisle looking for canned fruit. Dietary. Henry's doctor recommended that he change his dietary habits. Supplement. Taking fish oil supplements can help combat high blood pressure. Absolutely. Are you planning to go to the concert tomorrow night? Absolutely.
Well, everyone, today's article has come to an end, and I sure hope you guys enjoyed reading and learning along with us. I am Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.